Yeah.
Because
I feel like probably there are some people out there that don't have an outlet when they are depressed, or they are facing stuff that is draining them mentally, or emotionally entirely. I feel like that people don't have outlets, because I've met people that tell me that, oh Charlie, I'm depressed. And I ask them, when you get into that state or that phase, how do you cope till you come out of it? Because I feel like when you get into depression, you don't have to try and get out of it. Live through it. Because eventually you get to a point where you will naturally come out of it. If you try to force yourself to get out of it, you might regret it. That's when you tend to do things that's very uncharacteristic of you. Because most times people that are depressed, when they want to feel undepressed, they do things that normally, if probably they are normal or sane emotionally or mentally composed, they wouldn't do those stuff. And most of the times, depressed people are hurt. That's why I think there's a song, I don't know if it's by Billie Eilish. There was a statement that she made, was like, hurt people hurt people.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you're out of character. So me, I'll tell you that live through the depression. And the only way you can live through that depression is finding an outlet.
Depression, there are different levels.
Yeah.
So anybody at all can be depressed for a specific amount of time.
Yeah.
But then we have like chronic
depression. Yes.
So people can fall into depression because of certain events that go in their life. Like you lose a loved one or something like that. And then they will have to work out of it. And then there are people who have that kind of chronic depression where sometimes on the outside you're like, you don't have any reason to be depressed. Why are you depressed? Yeah. And that is where sometimes people have an issue. When they look at certain people, like, why are you depressed? Right? But that is not how it works. And some of this is even genetic. There are certain people where it's hereditary.
Oh,
so
really?
There are certain families, they have depression. Like, so it's a thing. They are more prone to have that kind of clinical level depression.
That's new. I never knew that.
Oh yeah, it's true. So in such families, you might see a continuous trend of maybe suicides and things like that. But that's like on the very extreme level. And so there's a part of it that is like genetic. Some of us are predisposed to having it.
Yeah.
And then also some people